Hello. Oh, that is so bright. Hello. How are we feeling? Oh, I didn't mean to fully start that over. Turn it off. I meant to turn it down and start it over. Ordy, thank you so much for this resub. 42 months. That is insane. Oh my god. If you're having a bad day, just remember life is like a wiener. Sometimes it gets hard for no reason, but it won't stay hard forever. Yeah. And sometimes it does get hard for a reason. And both of those things are okay. You know? How are we? How are we feeling? Thank you so much for the resub. Very much appreciate you. Yeah, how are we feeling? Happy Sunday. Sorry, I'm so all over the place. I don't know how else to describe it. We just kind of wrapped up dinner, and I tried to clean up as much as I can because actually my dad and my brother are staying the night with us tonight because they are currently at the Giants game. That's happening. I mean, in Jersey, but in New York. And they're not. They came today. They came by like before they went out to the stadium to grab the keys and stuff. But then they're going right to the game, and then they're gonna come back here. But they're probably not gonna be home until home. They're not gonna be here until like 1 in the morning. Do not intend on streaming that long, but before I kind of hop off for the night and go to bed, I need to make sure that our couch is set up for Steven, and just gotta make sure like the kitchen is clean from dinner tonight. And then tomorrow I think I am going on a little adventure with my dad and brother, because my brother, and this has been an ongoing joke like since we were kids, my brother has always been wanting to go to the Pez factory in Connecticut, but they've just never gone. So my dad was saying it would be fun if him and my brother could go, and he told me about it and asked me if I could go, and I was like, well, I had the day off tomorrow, like I don't really got anything going on. I just kind of took the day off so that way I could spend the morning with you guys. So I might, well, I will. I bought my train ticket, but I'll explain more. So I'm going to go with them to the Pez factory and then take the train from New Haven back to the city and be back here tomorrow night. Just go on like a little day trip with them. I don't know. I'm excited. I think that's going to be really fun. Do we still have the tempermate? No. He moved out actually at the beginning of the month. So we have the bedroom. We're using the extra bedroom right now because our roommate comes back like this week. So we're using this bedroom over here just for my dad for tonight, and my brother, I'm assuming, is going to sleep on the couch. So yeah, so we're just kind of free birds until, I think the 26th is when our roommate's coming back. So yeah, it's just the two of us. We're just kind of hanging. But it's been nice because, like, we want to invite somebody over, we just invite somebody over, and it's not a big deal. Like, my dad and my brother are coming, great, we have a bed, and I'll set up the couch, so it'll be like we have 2 extra beds, So for this, it was actually very convenient timing. And then I can't imagine that we're going to have anybody else over this week, but if we need to, we can. So, yeah, it's been cool. We've enjoyed the month of solitude, I suppose, just the two of us. It's been cool. So, yeah, it's a new week. I'm sorry I didn't make my schedule yet. I was still kind of finalizing things today, and then by the time that I realized that, like, my dad and brother were going to be here at, like, 4 something, that, because they came at, like, 4:15, but they told me yesterday that they weren't going to come until, like, they weren't even sure if they were going to come before the game. They were going to wait. They were probably just going to go right to the stadium. And I was like, well, try to swing by so I can give you the keys. And then they did swing by, but not until 4:15. But I didn't know that they were going to be here at 4:15 until like 2:30. So I was like, oh, shit. Well, I got to get like some stuff together. So I like took a shower, you know, kind of started getting dinner ready at like 5-ish, like after they left. No, probably a little later than that. But one of the reasons I'm a little bit late today is because I made like Yiru burgers. They were delicious. But I forgot to put the fries in the oven until like the burgers were practically done. And I was going to put the fries in the oven like when the burgers were like halfway done. And I kind of forgot to put we kind of forgot that we had fries until it was a little too late. So I was waiting for the fries to be done. And they were like mostly done. They probably could have been cooked a little bit more, but like it was okay. They were still good. And the burgers were good. So it was worth it. But tonight I kind of just have it's like 8 o'clock already. I kind of just have like a low key, oh my God, Benji, our Oh Mary tickets just came. Oh, there they are. That's so exciting. Oh, I can't wait to go see that. Okay, sorry. La-di-da. Okay, what was I doing? Getting the app set up. That's what I was doing. I was like, why did I have my phone out? Oh yeah, so last time I was playing this, okay, well, I did beat the Lightning Temple. However, my stream kept crashing. I had like 2 full end crashes. The first time, after the first one, we came back. After the second one, I just kind of said, you know what? I'm all good. And I just recorded the end of the last part. Which I still have to edit and try to get together. The Twitch files are just not working, so I'm going to try to use the YouTube downloads. What was it? Where was I going with this? I was mostly just saying that I'm going to do some more exploration in Gerudo Town tonight. That was, I think I took like many detours in my thought to get to that. That is my plan for this evening. Is to just, get some exploration done. I think I'm going to try to get like the orb side quest in, fucking Gerudo Town. You know, I'm going to try to get that. And just kind of, go from there. We are kind of closing in on like the last bit of land goodies, you know, before our exploration is going to finish, kind of in the depths, I guess. That's going to be like the big last part of just exploration, is just going to be running around the depths, collecting things, and killing things. Because that's basically the name of the game in the depths, is killing big bosses again. Which will be fun. I'm honestly excited for that. That's going to be like a haul right to the end. But right now we are at 84% completion, which I find to be quite exciting. Sorry, hold on. Why isn't the capture card from my phone working? Let's try this. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. So yeah, we are at 84%, which, I don't know, that's exciting to me. I like that. I like 84%. That's a good percent. But yeah, so the depths, and I've done some of it, but not a lot, is going to just be, I came in right as you said, oh my God, what amazing timing, Pants! How's it going? Happy Sunday. Oh my God, Orty, I didn't even notice that you did a Bork. I know, I'm gonna see Gambit in so few days. Oh my God, did I tell you guys we're gonna be, I think I did tell you guys, but I can't remember. December late December to late January, we're going to be a 2-dog household for like a month. Because Medley's staying here. I think I did tell you. I'm just saying it again because I'm so excited. But yes, Medley dogcation. I can't wait. I'm so okay. I did tell you guys. Yes, that's gonna be so. I mean, like it's like 3 months away, but I'm like so soon. But I mean, it'll be here before we know it. What was I saying? Yeah, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. But yeah, we're here right now. It's funny. How many parts in Breath of the Wild did we get? Because I think we have already out-videoed Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Breath of the Wild I did in 33 parts. This is part 39. And, yeah. And we're going to be here for a while. Still. So, yeah, my plan is just kind of like stick around. Find stuff. Here we go. I don't know. Oh, I did find, what did I find? The end of last stream, I think after I had gone, come off the air because the stream crashes were driving me crazy. Yes, here they are. Sand boots. And the snow boots. I got those too. It looks like it's going to start getting a little chilly around here. Can I put this on? And kind of... This looks a little goofy, but it works. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's been really cool to go. I've said this a few times, but like it's cool to go back to this game. I feel like after all this time, especially now that I'm you know, I feel like playing it on the system it was probably supposed to come out for. Because the Switch One version of the game runs. It runs. It's a little chunky. I think maybe I don't know. The fact that they could get Tears of the Kingdom to run on something like a Switch Lite is, you know, just absolutely insane. But like, holy, the upgrade was really nice. So like it's cool to go back to it under, you know, a much different, not lens, I don't think that's the right word for it, but just like a much different set of circumstances. I don't know. It's just cool to see how it's grown. How Breath of the Wild's grown too. I'm bummed that like I never did any of my 100%ing on the Switch 2 version. Oh, I also got the amber earrings, and I upgraded those all the way, which is a nice little armor upgrade. I wish that I could put them, like, at the beginning of my inventory, like how they were in Breath of the Wild, but it's okay. All right, well, they're putting that right there for me, so I'm assuming that means it's important. Did that work? Oh my god. I didn't think that was gonna work. I was thinking I was gonna have to bust out an arrow, but I'm not mad. Oh my god, I have amazing news. Benji is in the other room currently playing Bonanza. And I'm so happy because I know how much he's gonna love it. And I don't even think he's left like the first part of the first layer. You know? And that makes me happy. He is exploring, and I'm loving to see it. So does anything come out of here? I'm confused as to how... Oh, okay. Well... I don't want it, though. That was the only chest. Alright, cool. Oh, well, rats. No, it's just cool to see him, interact with it for the first time. I don't know. I've been excited for him to play this game for a while. Went antiquing today. Oh my god. Did you buy a cane while you were there? See that episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs is doing the whole, "You're old." How was it? What'd you find? What? That's... I'm sorry, that was shady, but I couldn't help it. It was funny. I laughed. I laughed. By myself. I had a good time. Oh, shit! Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. Okay, but genuinely, though, what'd you find? Does me no favors that I bought a Swarovski crystal penguin. That's an adult Labubu. That is an adult Labubu. Like, same energy. Same exact energy for some reason. What's the goal here? I don't... heard a lot of them when my grandma died. She passed on this day 7 years ago. Oh, I couldn't... Okay. Then I won't joke. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. It's not a Labubu. It's a precious family heirloom. I'm sorry. So it felt appropriate. Oh, okay. Yeah. It was almost like a... like a sign. Like a, hey, I'm watching. No, I understand that. Found a giant ocean jasper heart? What's that? Giant... Is it a rock? Oh, an ocean jasper. Oh, ooh, let me see. Ooh, ooh. Oh my god, those are oh, those are so pretty. Dude, no way that's fucking real. How is that real? Rocks are crazy. Oh my god, it looks delicious. How giant are we talking here? Sorry, I got distracted by the concept of a big rock. What do I do with this? What is this? Do you go up here? Is that what you do? No. Do you go up here? Hello? No? Okay. You go up here? Oh, no, shit. Go up? Hello? No? Then what's your purpose? What good are you? What do you do for me? Okay. Fuck. I thought that would work. Shit. Is there not a thing I can pick up? Hello? Solid object? No? I can't auto build in here? Rats. They're like, you can't break this in absolute half. What if I could do something funky? So I can be like, light? Wait, like light? Light? And light? And then like put this down? And like rewind it? No. No. Almost. Oh, but those are still lit. Okay. Wait, that's great. Did not realize those were still going to be going. Huge. Okay. Let's start the rewind. Yeah! Couldn't get the quality. Oh, photos. Oh my god. Dude, nature's crazy. Crazy how nature make that. You seen that meme? It's like a picture of Mount Rushmore and somebody tweets it and just says like crazy how nature make that. I think about that all the time. Like whenever I see like real rocks, I'm like, oh my god, crazy how nature make that. That's beautiful. That's so cool. Oh, look at that big rock. Look at that moldy cheese beehive looking beautiful rock. Ugh, love it. Because everyone heavily underprices them. True, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because I've gotten them from like witchy stores and they're like crazy, you know. Pants, have you been to Deadwick's in Portsmouth? If you haven't, you should absolutely go. I feel like you would really love it.
Oh. Oh.
You have, it's cute but overpriced. Yes. I used to go there all the time. I actually still have some of their incenses. Their incenses are really nice, and they weren't super... I mean, they were expensive, but they weren't, like, crazy. I think it was, like, 3 for, like... No, they had a deal. It was, like, 7 for... I forget what the deal was on the incense, but it wasn't bad. But they also had, like, boxes that weren't that expensive either. But so many of my crystals are from there. So I don't know. I would just go after work. Sometimes I would just get like 1 or 2. And then, you know, I racks up during my crystal collection phase. Shot that open on the oval that hand presses their ins. Yo, that's cool. Oh, I want to go. I feel like I'm never in that neck of the woods when I'm in Hampus anymore, though. Sadly, I am a lot more often in the seacoast region. Welcome back. I'd love to. I miss, you know, I miss that area. I really like Seacoast region, but like I miss the barbs. Yeah, because I'm not down there super often unless I'm like visiting friends. When I went to go see Doc's show, I was in that area. But I was also still living in New Hampshire at the time. Oh my god, but that was still like an hour. I was happy to do it. Like, it was fine in the moment, but I'm like, oh, why is this so far away? Where am I going again? I'm kind of just following this little sand ridge. Not sandwich. Sand ridge. Because there's like some caves and stuff over here. And it's relatively in the right direction, so I figured, yeah. Can I shield surf down here safely? No, I can't. Okay. Can I do this? Nope. Not successfully anyway. Alright. Go back. There we go. Things are gonna start getting a little toasty. Let's get our stuff on. Hey, hot stuff. Alright, let's keep going. Get it? Because it's hot in the desert. And also because, you know. Okay. I'm allegedly on top of a cave of some sort. Hello? Oh. Is it you? Because I know that all of those little sand pits over there are entrances that I need to discover. Because they just have to do that to you. Let's see. I'm assuming that I'm going to need these to help you in your endeavors. Looks like there's a thing. A little support thing there. And this can probably get stapled right there and should be fine, right? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna see. Talk to me. Ah! Gonna get I'm gonna try to get a picture of that for thumbnail tonight. That's funny. All right, let's try it again then. Well, I had the right idea, but maybe if I literally just flip it and reverse it and just use that as the support. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Great. So we are here. Uh-huh. Awesome. I didn't realize I still had, like, meals. Model buds are good. All right. I'm going to be needing a lot of those once we get into the depths. Obviously, that's where we're going to find them, but... So this is a cave entrance. Correct. Yes. All right. This is a cool way to do it. It's a cool way to do caves in this area when, you know, just a random ass cave wouldn't really make that much sense. Oh, is that not what that is? Oh, shit. Don't do it again. Oh. No thanks. I'll have to go to that shop in the Oval next time I'm in that neck of the woods. I love incense. I haven't burned as much recently. But I do love it every now and then. We have a lot of candles in here. Big candle house. But I do love an incense. Especially when I know sometimes that I got weed smell in the house. And I'm like, ah, there's weed smell in here. Incense, bam. Cured, you know? Fantastic. I think I can play it in one stream. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was a time where I did play it in one stream. I know it's so fun. I have like some of my one-offs, and it's like most of them are Kirby games. There was that time I did like Mario Land 1 and 2. That was good. But then there was like Kirby Dream Land 1 and 2. I think I did them. Did I do them both in one stream, or did they each take a stream? I think they each took one. And I do intend on returning to Kirby, actually, somewhat soon. Because isn't Dreamland 3 on Game Boy Advance? And I think it's on the Switch emulator as well, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Trying to plan more, like, one-offs of, like, you know, either retro or classic games that I've never played, but I know that I can finish, you know, like, relatively quickly. I think I told you guys I, like, marathoned Link to the Past offline. I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I had, like, started it and hadn't really gotten into it, and put it down for a while, and then just picked it back up, and then one day, I don't know, I was just, like, kind of attached to it, and just really went for it. I didn't 100% it. I don't know, I think I was missing, like, 3 hearts by the end, so, you know, in theory, like, 12 or so containers. But yeah, I had a good time. I really, really liked it. I think it still holds up really, really well. Especially, like, I never grew up with it. I don't have any nostalgia for it. I did play the GBA version, but I did that at the thought of, it does have like an extra dungeon. So it's like, if I ever do all of the 4 Swords content that's required to get to that dungeon, who knows? Maybe I'll do it. But I do think, like, if I were to go back and replay the game again, that I would do probably the original. Would love to see that game remade, man. Would love to see that game Link's Awakening'd. Maybe not that exact art style, but, you know, like, the spirit of that remake, I think would be really great. Allegedly, A Link Between Worlds started out as a remake to A Link to the Past, but they had new ideas and wanted to do stuff with it, so it kind of became a sequel. There are a lot of aspects about it that are very similar. It may as well just be like a modern interpretation, a reimagining. Okay. But I would love to see what they could do with, like, a... You know, I don't mind Link's Awakening as, like, a square-for-square kind of remake. I don't mind that concept. I definitely wish they took it a little bit further. You know, didn't give it 8-directional movement. Always thought that kind of sucked. And, you know, definitely made some things items that didn't need to be. But I would love to see what they could do with A Link to the Past version of that kind of concept. I think it'd be cool. But I think after I finish this game, and I do kind of want to wait, because I was playing Link to the Past, and, you know, I've obviously been playing this game for a while. But I was playing Link to the Past as well as playing this, and I was like, oh my god, I'm getting a little... Plus, I had just played Wind Waker because it was on Switch too. So I was like, okay, I'm getting a little not Zelda'd out, you know, not what I mean, but I was like, I need to play something else. I was like, I need to have a different game that isn't Zelda related. So I think after I finish this, I mean, it can't go any further. There's a Korok. Oh, maybe just not the direction I'm walking. I think after I finish this game, I'm going to play Minish Cap. And that's a game I've always gotten, like, I've started maybe 2 or 3 times that I can think of. And I've always gotten, like, maybe 1 or 2 dungeons in. And then the whole Kinstone thing always just, like, throws me off. And I just put it down. Like clockwork every single time. So I know Kim has played it twice for stream now, which I think is really funny. So I'd love to finally give it a go. I feel like it's been a long time coming. The first time I attempted it, it was when y'all remember GBA for iOS? Back when everybody was doing that on like their iPod Touches, and I was definitely doing that on my iPod Touch in high school because I didn't really have an iPhone in high school. That was where I first attempted it. And I was definitely playing it for a while, but I think I like, you know, emulation, especially on mobile in those days, was not always perfect. So, do you have to like actively use the entrance in order for it to be registered? Yeah, I think so. That sucks. So I think I lost that file just like somewhere along the way, you know? And then I think I started it again, I think when it came to Switch. I'll have to check my user data. Maybe that's not right. I can't remember. There was another time that I started it. And just put it down. So, I'd love to do it, but it's got to be after this, so I don't Zelda myself out. Let me get on over to my YouTube control room. Okay. Great. So there's going to be a lot of stuff down here, and there's a lot of entrances, and there's a fucking Gibdo. Okay, 2 Gibdos, actually. All right, well, thankfully those aren't too bad. I remember the first time that I learned that there were Gibdos in the game. It was actually kind of how I was reminded that they were in the game this time around, was seeing them as, like, upgrade items at the fairy fountain. I remember seeing that and being like, what? What do you mean? And I don't think Kim had played Majora's Mask yet? I don't think Kim had played Majora's Mask yet. I feel like I remember her not knowing what those were. Benji definitely didn't know what they were. But I feel like I remember Kim also not knowing what those were. And we were like, well, if they're anything like they are in Majora's Mask, then they're terrible. And they're not too bad in this game. Oh, this is a Misko cave. Hello, did not know that. I'm just kind of farming for all these Bright Bloom seeds that I'm probably going to sell again. Because I'm up to 390 of them already. What is chasing me? Oh, I think it was a rock bitch. Yeah, I think it was. I think Unobo just kind of one-shotted it. Yep, it was one of you. Hey, dude. Oh, but this don't break it? Okay. Got anything club-like? Not really, actually. This work? No? This work? No? Okay. What can I make a club out of? Oh. Well, thanks, my dude. Not gonna let me get any of those other entrances, huh? You suck. Okay, well, I assume the entrance that I need is gonna be like... Oh, can I just go on all the dirt piles and that's good enough? I think I can just go on all the dirt piles and that's good enough. Yup. Dope. Hello? There we go. Oh, shit. Nope, stop swanging. There we go. There's so much stuff down here. This is awesome. I feel like I'm going on a huge old treasure hunt. Oh, shit. Like, treasure hunting escapade right now. I'm gonna... Yeah, that's goofy. Let me get some thing on those. Yes, I remember those breaking. These are usually pretty good. Nope, just two. Wait, what? Whoa! Why was it a 2x multiplier? Doesn't add much durability. Okay. Sick. That's great. I'll take it. That's awesome. Well, there's still a few entrances here to find, as there are bright room seeds. And, what's his name? What's his name? Sidons to accidentally activate. Gibdos to slaughter, basically. Giving all the shock fruit and fire fruit a purpose. Okay. Sorry, my foot was itchy. Is that another Gibdo? Fuck you, bitch. Hello, bomb. Hello, Gibdo guts. So I'm assuming that everything I need is probably in that little center. There. And I'm assuming that there's a cave entrance in there. So, my thought is, if I discover all of these ones that don't lead to the entrance, that the one that I will need will be the one that's left? Oh! Wow, that lizard really zoomed on out of there. Alright. Fuck. He was determined. Get all these, like... rocks and stuff. Damn. What's my rock collection looking like? In the game, not in real life. Oh my god, there's so much stuff still down here. Gimme. Does splash fruit work? Yeah, it really is just like elemental stuff. That's nice. Good to know. Oh. Tulin had killed him before I had, like I had pulled the trigger already, but Link was still revving. Tulin got right in there. Alrighty. Yeah, just from this cave, I've gotten so many stupid bright bloom seeds. I'll be selling them all again before I know it. Fuck you. Good thing is, though, I've seen a lot of bombs down here. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Got him. Yeah. The temple's probably where whatever costume outfit thing is here. Okay. Being really fucking domestic and dying inside. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. But hello. Is this good or bad? Yes. Uh-oh. Well, hi. Happy to see you. I, too, was also domestic tonight. I made lamb burgers. I just don't have children. So, the comparisons really end there. But hello. Happy to see you. Other than being domesticated, how's it going? Look at fucking Minoru not being able to get around. This is the cave I'm in, right? So this is the last entrance I need? And then there's one more. And I think it's the one that I can't really get into right now. So I think to do that, that's where I need to go in. From above. I feel like nothing I said in that sentence made any kind of coherent sense, but I'm sticking to it. Oh, but there's more stuff. Gotta get that stuff. Gotta get that stuff. Give me that stuff. Stuff. Stuff, 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 stuff. Things. Okay. Escape. And then there's one more cave entrance. So my thought process here was kind of correct. Oh, it's too cold. Link's like, I'm cold. Here, wear your little earmuffs, Link. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna go right in here. We're gonna go into the sand's butthole. I said what I said. Oh, that's good. Okay, I like that. Frog. I like that sound. Where are you, bitch? Ah! Fuck you. Wow, he flew. Whoa, 95% of cave entrances. 94% bubble frogs. That's so crazy. Okay. Plus, this... That was the last piece. Okay, I was like, I couldn't remember if I had that full set yet. I am missing the Dark Link hood. So there's a lot of caves still. Maybe not as many as I'm thinking. Not a ton left. All right. But cool. Good find. We'll take those. And we'll dippy. Dippy-yana. Let's get out of here. And then there's some other stuff over here. Yeah, I don't have a full list of goals for this evening. Other than just kind of go. It's one of those nights, you know? It's one of those nights where it's kind of just like, yeah, we out here. We Zeldoran. Oh, I should have a lot of that stuff. Yeah. Plus a steering stick? Yeah. Look at that. Just need the rocks. Okay. I don't know how much faster this will be, but I feel like it'll be a little faster. And at least I have a cannon. Having a cannon is cool. I'm into that. So I do think there's also a, like, there is. I was like, I think there is a Gleeok fight that I still have to do up here for a Sage's Will. Which could be fun if I do that. I think the last Sage that I have to upgrade is Minoru. I think that is all I have to do. Where do you need to go? Do you need to go back where I came from? That's precisely what I have to do. Alright, well, luckily for you, I just built the fucking ATV-ass bitch. Where is it? Oh, but there's a Molduga right there. Oh, but I've beaten this one already. No wonder I'd beaten that one already. It was piss easy. Oh my god, look at all that stuff. Oh. Yeah, get out of here. Where is that light coming from? Like, what is it reflecting off of? The sun? I know you need to reach your front. Come on. What? When did I say that? Oh my god. I cannot with my own self sometimes. When did I say that? I probably should have gotten that other Korok first. It's whatever. It's too late now. That was the last thing I said. What was I doing? was I doing on that SpongeBob stream? Lost the context already. I made it. I got him. It's like 906, I think. It's so many. It's so many. We are alarmingly close to actually being done with Koroks, which I would like to wrap up the Korok part of our 100%ing relatively soon. I feel like we can wrap it up within the next month or so. I will probably go back to making this like a weekly kind of thing. And then we'll have SpongeBob on Tuesdays, at least for the next couple weeks. And then on Thursdays, we might have something exciting coming, a returning Thursday segment coming back. Definitely got to finalize some plans, but if anybody's been missing out on me and Frank streaming Pokemon Violet, that might be coming back. This week, I think this week is when we're gonna do it next. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Was the main reason I hadn't made my schedule yet, is because we've kind of been getting that finalized today, and I didn't want to put that on my schedule if it wasn't like set in stone, and I didn't want to put, you know, SpongeBob in my schedule if we were gonna have that going. So yeah, but I think that is what we're going to be doing. So I'm really excited. We haven't done these in a few months now, so it'll be fun to get back into it. I have been training some of my Pokemon off stream, so I'm hoping that Frank will be proud of the team that I have assembled. And then I think when we finish that playthrough, that is when I will probably be in the clear to start my Pokemon Emerald run. My first full run kind of thing. One of those games that I always like played as a kid but never really beat. I'd only really beaten Gen 2 as a kid. So yeah, looking forward to giving that a run. We'll be using my original cartridge. But that's not going to be until after Frank and I finish our current Pokemon Scarlet and Violet playthrough. Just so I'm not over Pokemoning out over here, you know? And still on the docket is that Donkey Kong 64 playthrough. That's also kind of just depending on when Analog sends the 3Ds. When that happens, I'll kind of be good to go, honestly. Like, I'll be kind of ready to start it, as long as I don't have like another big playthrough going on. That's another reason why I've been apprehensive to start Pokemon, is because it's like, well, Donkey Kong is going to take a minute. Because I think I'm going to torture myself and 100% it, but we'll see. So from that stream, I was bouncing between streams when I added quotes like cap lock yells name, so that one wasn't me. Oh, then I don't know. It might have been Kim. It might have been Kim to do it. That was funny. I will be honest in that I don't remember saying that, but I will also be honest that that doesn't mean that I didn't, and it is documented. So I could easily be out proofed. No, you know what I mean. The answers are out there, basically. And yeah, I definitely don't doubt it. not quote sicky titties. Then I have no idea. Did I say that? I did fight, like, the old lady monster fish boss. So I wouldn't put it past myself to say some dumb shit like that there. Docker Benji, yeah, maybe. That is true, you do tend to capitalize our names. Matt! Geb! This cave is much less of a bitch. Dive into the sand butthole. Titty Slam is a quote by me. Yes. That's from when I was playing Thousand Year Door. Yes, Titty Slam is iconic. I still think Madame Fleury, that's her name, right? I think that's it. Because I think Titty Slam every time I see her. But I did just replay that on Switch when it came out. It was, yeah. Yeah, Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door. Oh, if I attack, I just regain stamina? That's funny. Alright. Oh. Titty Slam, yeah! I do remember. Yeah, I remember that. How could I not? That was iconic. Madame Fleury. I'm like 90% sure her name is Madame Fleury. I know her name is not Titty Slam, but I also know that my, like, memory has been plagued. By me calling her Titty Slam because that's funny. And that's what she did. I was just acknowledging her talents. Rats. Rats. Wow, that's like the only time that I've seen that frame rate stutter, even a little bit. Up there? That's from Earthbound. I remember that. Oh, Earthbound. That was such a good game. I had such a good time with Earthbound. That was so hard. Oh my god. If I didn't have, like, if I didn't have, like, the rewind feature, like, I would have been hopeless, but I still had so much fun. I don't know. It was such a good game. I still really, really liked it. That is... I don't remember why, like, what the gasp was, but he was wearing flip-flops in the house. And that's all people heard as he was walking back. I do surprisingly remember why. Going to dream of poo tonight. I feel like a character said that. So wait, what are the domestic woes? Why have we been domesticated? Like a dog or a sheep. Oh. Huh. If I only could make a deal with God. Get out to swap our places. Shit. Oh, I used so much battery leading into the bit. Oh, man. I don't know why sheep. I was gonna say cow, and then I went with sheep. Because I thought it was like, you know, commentary. Oh, look. Another sand butthole. Oh, no. Dive into sand butthole. Sometimes it's nice to be hand-fed treats. That's so true. Ooh. Your tattoos, like, ever get itchy? I have one. And, like, every so often, just for, like, a day or so, it just gets a little itchy. And then it stops. If it was, like, persistent, I'd be more worried about it. But sometimes it just gets a little itchy. And then it goes away. That's what I was doing. That's what was happening. It is nice to be hand-fed treats. Sometimes when Benji comes up to me, if he's making dinner, he'll go, "Oh, taste tester," and he'll put something like right next to my mouth, and I'm like, "Nah." Depends on what's itchy. I said my tattoo. I don't know. It happens. It happens sometimes where to get a new one. No. No, it's just my old one. It's the same one that I had in college. Sometimes for like a day or so, it'll just like itch and then it stops. And no, like I said, if it was more persistent, I'd be more worried about it. But it really is like a... No, not the prison one. The one I got with my roommates. My goose. My, like, actual one. My one that I actually got in a tattoo shop and not at a friend's house. Only itch when they're fresh. Yeah, I feel like that's the case most of the time. No, sometimes it just gets a little scratchy. It mostly gets itchy, like, where there's the little pop of color. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes she just gets a little scratchy. I know that sometimes it can be, like, a sign of, like, infection, but it doesn't bother me for more than, like, a day at a time. And it's not common, so I don't typically worry about it. Pin and ink from... But that's how I got, my first stick and poke. My first stick and poke was done, I was in Philly. I was visiting one of my friends from high school at his college. Oh, Sammy, I wonder how he is. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I was visiting him in Philly, and I was staying in his, like, on-campus apartment. He was doing, like, a 6 or 7 year program. It was something crazy like that. So I was staying on his on-campus apartment with him and his roommates, and we got drunk in his apartment. And one of his friends was like, "I know how to do stick and pokes. Do you want one?" And I was like, "Honestly, why not? Why not?" And I was like, I don't know. I was trying to think of simple ones that were like kind of gamey, you know, like video gamey, not like, you know, like a hunter. Like I'm not talking about like a deer. And I thought of the puzzle piece, like the jiggies from Banjo-Kazooie. So yeah, she literally put a sewing needle. She stabbed it into the eraser of a mechanical pencil. Broke a Bic pen. And, put like a piece of string around the sewing needle. And like just dipped the string in the ink. And that was technically my first tattoo. And would you believe that the one I got in a tattoo shop from a professional is the one that itches? Yeah, it was great. It was so crazy. It was really funny. I don't know. I was like 19, 20. It was pre-pandemic. I think I was 20. That was like one of those crazy heat waves of like 2018, 2019. Also, so like we were in Philly and it was like 90 something degrees and humid. So I was like sweating through my shorts. It was really embarrassing. But I wasn't alone. Like everybody was sweating. It was so hot. Oh my god, it was so hot. Yeah, that was a fun trip. Used a safety pin. A safety pin is nuts. A safety pin is absolutely nuts. I mean, not like mine was much better or safer. Mine was a sewing needle. Oh, I thought I solved it for a second there. The safety pin. Oh no, not the yawns already. Can't have the yawns yet. Have I been here? Yes. Have I been here? Forgot the band name, but the abbreviation was SOD, and our other buddy would always look at it and go, SOD sucks on dicks. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Summer of Dingus. System of a Down? Is it System of a Down? Chichim. That was a fun little one. I liked that one. Well, it could have been System of a Down, SOAD, sucking on a dick, you know? I gotta go. I gotta go. Stormtroopers of Death. Okay, that... Would I have pulled that from my noggin? Nope. Seems kind of redundant, don't you think? There aren't really that many Stormtroopers of Life, as far as I'm aware. Sorry, I was taking that little cutscene opportunity there to check my stream health. Looks good. To the tune of stepping on a beach. Which one? Sucking on a dick. Oh, Nickelodeon, don't sue me. Oh, that's funny as fuck, though. The big Merla lady that does parodies of songs using children's instruments. No, can I tell you the truth? I don't really seek out, like, song parodies very often. Not like, you know, how do I say this? How do I... Like, if somebody edits a song into something funny, then, you know, like today I saw, well, I'd seen this before, but I showed it to Benji. Somebody takes Royals by Lorde, and, like, she says something about Grey Goose, and they edit the word goose into everything that she says. Jet goose, ball goose, diamonds on a gold goose. Like, it's some shit like that. What was I saying? So, like, that kind of stuff I enjoy, but, like, I don't know, when people do, like, their own, like a Weird Al kind of style thing, like, I respect Weird Al, but, like, that's not really, I don't really know. I don't really go for, like, music parodies, or, like, I don't really like music that's, I don't always like music that's trying to be funny. Sometimes I like funny or cheeky lines in songs, but I don't always like music that's trying to be, like, campy. I don't know why. I don't know why. Because I like when other things are campy. I just don't always like when music is campy. So I'm not a huge, like, Sabrina Carpenter fan. It's just because, like, aside from the fact that I'm not really, like, a huge fan of her voice, I also just think, sometimes she just goes for, like, a campy comedic kind of tone, which in music I'm just not always, like, a huge fan of. Aren't caught up in your goose affair and will never be goose. I'll see if I can find that again. That video kills me. Jet goose, ball goose, diamonds on a gold goose. We're driving goose goose in our dreams. It's so funny. Y'all, I'm seeing Lord in December. I kind of keep forgetting. And then, like, you know, Benji and I have gotten a couple really good deals on concert tickets recently. So, like, it kind of brought up for me again, like, oh my god, yeah, we got Lord tickets in, like, June. And the show's in, like, December. We're, like, halfway there now. White People Taco Night is a banger. Fair enough. But, yeah, like, that kind of, like, SNL-y style, I don't really... Like, I don't like when SNL does songs. I do not like the Domingo sketch. I don't know. That's not for me. You pissed yourself. I'm so excited. I made a shirt that said I pissed myself at System of a Down. Oh my god. That's crazy. He's about poopy diapers and stuff like that. Oh. That's weird. Oh, so she's not making, like, quality children's content. She's making, like, I'm an adult who thinks I know what children want to hear children's content. Got it. I know those. Pissed myself at System of a Down. Legendary. Why'd you give the pizza little tables? You wanted to. I don't know the actual words. I just remember one of my friends saying that in high school and me thinking that was so funny. Why'd you give the pizza little tables? You wanted to. I don't know what the words are. You wanted to. I don't know the actual words. I was making this song for kids and adults end up loving them. Oh, got it. Not the poopy diapers approach. That's gross. What are you eating? What did you just consume? Oh, I did drop a shield. Did you eat that? I think he eated it. Yeah, because there it is. That's funny. I didn't know they just straight up consumed raw shield. Respectable, honestly. I got the... Yes, okay. So I can probably Dipiana then. I don't know the words. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna learn them. It's one of those things where it's like how I am with "Party for You" by Charlie XCX. Love that song. I'm not gonna learn the part because it's a lot funnier to me that I don't and just speak gibberish instead. But every time that it comes up, I just yell the random gibberish, and Benji's like, "Those aren't the words," and then tries to teach me the words, and then I'm like, "No, at this point, now you've tried to teach them to me, and it's just funnier in my brain now that I don't know them and that they're wrong. So now they are going to be wrong and hilarious forever. I don't make the rules, my silly little brain does." Wake up! Grab a brush and put on a little makeup. Suppa-luppa-luppa, big whoop. Shabba-lubba-lubba-lubba, ding dong. You wanted to. Right? Close enough, right? Crack myself up. To me, I am so funny. It is only to me. But hey, at least it's to me. I could think that I'm boring and bland. But I don't. Okay, boring maybe. But like by choice. Sawsbuck? That's too close to my employer's name. Triggered. Blow up, bitch. That took too long. Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Korok? Oh, hi. Okay. Huh? They definitely made these less annoying, but this one's still kind of tricky. Ah! Are she close? Ah! No! Stop! Oh, we climbed up that whole thing. You're really dumb. Oh! Oh my god, I literally thought that was my computer glitching out. But nope, just me being a nightmare! Just another day in me and my fucked up shenanigans. Oh my god, I didn't realize I've been live for like an hour and a half. Oh, I have not been recording. I hope that there is no stream death, because if there is a stream death, then I won't know what to do. Oh, I forgot to record. That's unfortunate. No. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Sorry. I jinxed myself. I did what? Did I scream at the same time as my kettle scream? Oh my god. I cannot have the yawns already. I wanted to accomplish more tonight before I got the yawns. Wonder how Monkey Game is going out there for Benjamin. He's been having a good time with it so far. He's a big 3D Mario fan, so I knew he was gonna love it.
This lookout post was supposedly originally built to keep watch on divine beast Varnaboris as it lumbered through the desert, but now it is a place to observe changes in the desert landscape. I've heard it is tall enough to see above the worst sandstorms, and between this place and the lighthouse Riju has planned for Karakara Bazaar, safely traveling the desert should become easier soon.
Girl, it's easier now. I fixed it. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'll save you. Give me a second. Nice. Got one. There we go. I can finish that off then. Sometimes I imagine my commentary is Link's. Honestly, as you should. The bitch stays quiet the whole time. The other day, Andrew was like, why does Link always look like that? Like this? No! Link always be out there like... Oh god, can you imagine what his voice is going to be like in the movie? Like, gay. He's just comfortable in his sexuality. He's comfortable enough in his sexuality to take up fashion. You're a child version of Link. I said, well, that's a child. He said that's a little gay child. Okay, well, when I'm playing Wind Waker, I am also like, yeah, that's a small gay child. Feels like a hard read. He's just comfortable in his sexuality. But you know, when Link is asked to do what he must, he will. And that includes for Zelda. No, I honestly don't think of Link being, like... I don't know. Is it weird that Link is, like, asexual icon to me, but I'm, like, still attracted to him because it's Link. So, of course I am. No! No! I don't want to lose my wagon to the sand anus! Okay, there we go. I saved it. Sexuality is sword. Mine too. I gotta go. I'm gonna get kicked off the internet. These people come in and they watch on YouTube and they watch for less than 2 minutes and then they leave.
Let's go, girls.
Well, there's that Molduga I wanted to kill. Kia! Oh, that didn't work. Uh-oh. You know what? It works. Head? Oh, balls. I knew he was gonna do that, but it's fine. Because then I can do this. Eh! I missed. Dead. Oh, there's another cave right there. Okay, I was like, where is that crystal? Like, there's a bubble gem, but I couldn't tell what cave it was for. But now I see. Cool. Goodbye. Give me your guts. Give me your guts and fins and jaws. Damn. Just keep throwing these at me. Goodbye. Oh, wait. No, I actually didn't mean to get rid of Sled Shield. I wanted to get rid of you. Oh, I have a Sled Shield. Never mind. I don't need 2 Sled Shields. Having the desert outfit and the sand boots, I feel like I am primed for desert crossing, which is great. Kind of on my way to the next sand butthole. Sand butthole cave. Looks like it should be right here. Here we go. Oh, I need to grab more water at some point. $507. Oh my god. The fact that I have so many again after just selling them. After just selling like 800 of them. Not even selling like... Oh! That freaked me out. Minoru staring at me just scared the shit out of me. Like I had just sold like 800 of them. And now they are like all back. Oh! Gib... Don't! No, not my ruby spear, no! Nope, stop. Oh, hey, what's up? Nice! Why is there so many different things? Ah! There's so many, like, vehicle things down here. Not my sapphire broadsword. What? Son of a bitch. Can I... Yeet? Yeah! Alright. What's up, frog? Get fucked. Oh my god, the other day when I was updating my phone to the new operating system, I was just kind of clearing out some apps from my phone that I definitely don't use anymore. A lot of them had already kind of offloaded, but I was just like deleting the ones that were left, basically. And I had on my phone like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom map companion apps, and I was like, oh, I won't be needing that anymore. I was like, those are no longer necessary. But they were not awesome while they lasted, so maybe I'm not so sad that I won't be using them. But yeah, will not be using those. I was like, because people, let me tell you about my best friend. Makes this experience just so much more interactive and tangible and way cooler. I don't know. Big like. Big like. I do think before I do like my depths stuff, so what I'll probably do is I'll clear off, you know, everything that is up here. And then I'll probably do like side quest day. I think side quest day, side quest week, side quest month, you know, however long it takes, will kind of be my transitionary period between the main layer exploration and my depths exploration. And hopefully I can try to finish off some of the sky stuff that I still have to do. It's mostly just killing Gleoks and two Gleoks, and this part. And it looks like there's something else up here too. Huh. But and this part, because this part I haven't really figured out how to do. So I'm gonna figure that out. Gleoks I honestly might get to tonight because the last Sage's Wills would be nice to have. But we will see. Depends. Just depends. But I think after this, what I'll probably end up doing is I'll go this way, kind of get some of this stuff over here, head up that way. Okay. Yeah, because this area is going to be fun. It shouldn't be too bad. It's just going to be a lot of running in the snow. But I do have snow boots now, so maybe it won't be as bad. Oh. Do you, like, give me anything to work with here? Or am I just kind of... Am I just going to take him for a stroll? Let's just go for a walk. Y'all want to just go for a walk with this Korok? A Korok walk? That sounds like a Zelda-inspired Chinese food restaurant. Korok walk. Give me those. I'd eat there. Yeah, I'd eat there. Yo, put that in the Nintendo park. I would eat the fuck out of that. That'd be so much fun. Man, I want to go to the Nintendo park so bad. I want to go to Universal. I'm not going to Disney right now. I mean, I'm not going anywhere right now, aside from the fact that I can't afford it. But, like, girl. When authoritarianism takes over, at least I'll have my video games. Not any new video games, because they'll be $900, but, like, I'll have these ones. I'm excited to keep playing SpongeBob. It's really entertaining to me that this game has returned to my life. somehow. For better or for worse, you know. Look, it's like Titanic. So is it like the Leviathan or something? The skeleton or whatever that's back here? There used to be a shrine back here, but I guess it's gone now. That is a really big question that I want to know with this world, is where did all the shrines go? This game just has me excited to play Tears, what is it called? Age of Imprisonment when it comes out. I don't know. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to see what they do with that story. Whether or not they decide to kind of botch it, I guess, like they did with the last Warriors game. I don't know. We'll see. You know, and even if it's not the exact kind of gameplay that suits my needs, when it comes to Zelda, you know, I like the story and I like the characters in the world, so it feels like a different take on what I appreciate about Zelda, you know? Gameplay is not always my thing, but I don't know. I thought Age of Calamity, in terms of like gameplay variety and content, was like perfect. I don't know. I don't know if I 100%ed the game. I did all the quests and I got all the collectibles, but I don't know if there was like another aspect or something. You know, like I don't know if you got everything, if you did everything on like hard difficulty, if like something opened up, you know. But getting just about everything, if not everything, took me like 70 hours. Which, you know, I think for a game, like, I think that's perfect. I think 100%ing a game in 70 hours is like great. That's about how long Donkey Kong took me, and I thought that was perfect. Except now Donkey Kong has DLC, which I haven't tried, and apparently it's not great. I haven't heard it's like bad. It's just like not anything, you know, not anything super special from what I've heard. But I don't know. It was like 20 bucks. Figured I have put zero money into the game since Kim bought it for me, and I do really like it, so I didn't mind getting the DLC. And I'll check it out. But right now, it's just like my spare time game is just Silksong, man. I can't stop. And I've been like kind of distracting myself from the main story recently and just going back and doing side quests and you know, like optional bosses and stuff like that. Just been having a really good time just going back and exploring and finding new weapons and new tools and stuff that probably are optional. And, you know, kind of from what I've seen, apparently in Act 3 of the game, it gives you a pretty good opportunity to backtrack. But I'm having fun just doing it now because it's cool to do it, not early, but, you know, like definitely earlier than the game intends. You know, like, I just found this one area, or, like, I basically, like, one of these old areas that I had been to, I had found a new path through. And I found this room with this key, like, with this door that was locked, and needed a key. And I was like, well, where is this key? Because I haven't stumbled upon it in my adventures yet. And it was like, well, you can't get the key until Act 3. And I was like, oh, well, I've just cleared out all of the, like, the bosses and puzzles and things that would have gotten, like, and platforming and things that would have gotten in my way. So now when I come back here in Act 3, I can just walk right up. But I don't know, doing all this extra stuff has led me to some cool tools and new crests and weapons and stuff like that. And, yeah, I don't know. I've just been having a really good time. My Switch says I've put like 45 hours into it. I think the game might have a different number. I don't really know which one I necessarily trust more than the other. But yeah, it's a great game. I don't think I've ever played a Metroidvania style game that is this huge. And that includes like actual Metroid games. You know, I think Metroid's mission is a lot less about giving you a gigantic world and more about giving you a world you can kind of speed run. Because I feel like that's Metroid's big thing, is speed running. So they like to make the game big enough to feel like you're exploring something and to make one playthrough feel like it's worth it, but also, you know, replayable enough where you want to go through it multiple times. Ethan wants to know where you are. You're in Act 3. No, I'm kind of stalling through Act 2 right now. Like, I'm on Act 2 and could keep working on it, but I am instead just hyper fixated on going back and doing side quests. So I've reached the Citadel, basically. Like, I've made it to the Citadel, and I've done... Once you get to the Citadel, they're like... Well, not once you get there, but your main mission there is to, like, get these 3 pieces of things across the world. And I've gotten one of them. But then I've just been side questing and hunting. I can kind of show you. Maybe at the end of stream, I can pull up where I was.
The immense Gerudo Great Skeleton lies here. Legends say that long, long ago, Hyrule was actually the bottom of a vast ocean. Considering the marine fossils that have been found across the world, I see little reason to doubt this. Except, it seems to me that there are too few fossils. Maybe sea life found roots even deeper. Maybe through chasms like the one near Barida Lookout. Maybe as far as the depths. No, I'm getting carried away.
Oh. Huh. That's a really cool lore drop. That maybe there are more, like, underwater creatures in the depths. That's so cool. Yeah, so to sum up, I guess... What was the lore? She said that, like... Hyrule... This version of Hyrule was said to be underwater, and that's where the bones of the Leviathans came from. But she's like, there are too few bones. Maybe they found deeper passages underwater. Like she said, Brida Lookout? Something like that? Or as far into the depths. As far as into the depths. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. I don't know. Sometimes those voice notes are nothing, and other times I'm like, oh, I never really thought about that. Finally made my name tag at work, and I got it Friday and took a picture and sent it to Nikki. Said I'm finally official. She then pointed out they spelled my name wrong. Oh my god. Dude, how do you fuck up Matthew? coming from a Matthew, how do you fuck up Matthew? You know, you put some people spell it with one T. I don't understand why people automatically assume it's spelled with one T, because that's not how like anybody except for nerds spell it. I always think that should be described Matthew. How do you fucking Matthew? I would be so fucking mad. What? You're a better man than me. I would be so irritated. We posted the picture. Okay. Oh my god. You really do be saying mate to you. That's fucking mean. That's so fucking mean. Didn't even notice until she said it. That's crazy. Oh, and it's like patched. It's like a sewn thing. Oh man. That's so devastating. I'm so sorry. Oh, I should have gotten the shrine before I did all this, but that's all right. Oh my god. Tuesday, by the way, when I play SpongeBob, we will have a new overlay. Do you guys want to see it? I do have it set up. Looked at the one guy's patched like 4 times with names that weren't even close. That is so crazy. Well, I mean, the Secretary of Defense right now is being run. Is like a Fox News correspondent who like got fired for alcoholism. So like, I can't imagine that he spells. Benji literally made it that night. Like, I think as I was streaming, Benji made it. Yeah, you guys want to see it? So I'll kind of have to like adjust the camera so that I'm like here. So the camera might look a little weird. But yeah, it's gonna look a little something like this. There's literally a chat bubble. Yeah. It's gonna look a little something like this on Tuesday. But we're not gonna use this now. We'll use our other Benji overlay. Cause yeah, he works quick. So I think you should get a green screen. I'd love to get a green screen. I don't know fully what I would use it for. That would be the problem. I could have silly little fun backgrounds. I feel like I would get a green screen if I had a studio. You know, like if I had a... Benji and I have talked about, like, if one day, you know, we're making a lot more money than we're making right now, and are able to stay in this apartment, just the two of us for whatever reason, you know, our rent would effectively almost double. So, like, this is a very much maybe someday kind of proposition, or if we're here or find a spot that's cheaper. But if we one day were to live in this place with just us, no roommate, we would love to turn the second room into a spare bedroom slash studio space. Give stream its own like kind of designated area. Because I would love to have like a green screen, and I would love to expand the setup here, but the other aspect is this is also like our bedroom. So you can't make it too intrusive because we do a lot in here, so. But it's not out of the realm of possibility. They're not that expensive, actually. Oh, did they just drown? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, dude, I don't know if I knew that they just died. Oh, that's funny. I don't think I knew that. Anything else, you can get a couple of yards of green fabric. That is true. Uh-oh. Naked shrine. Lure. Okay. Not the nudie shrine. That's a death abyss. Okay. Oh, oh! I did not see what the threat was. Worth it. Honestly, so worth it. No, it's pretty easy to, like, if not get a green screen, like get green screen substitutes. Fuck, if you wear a shirt that's like the right shade. Like, how many streamers have you seen that have just, like, been heads? Because they go on a green screen and they do, like, a green, like, jumpsuit. And they're just, like, little faces. I don't know why they call it lure. I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, trap them or something, but I'm having more fun just doing this. Oh, I totally could have lit them on fire. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, totally could have lit them on fire. Who the fuck are you? Dead. That's who you are. Look at that. Look at that desert. She's like mostly kind of cleared out. I think it'd be pretty good if we could get like the desert-y area done tonight, and then maybe the last few bits of the, well, probably won't get the desert-y area done tonight. I've already been live for like 2 hours. Nice. Love a big old sword. But at least get like a good chunk of this desert-y area done, and then next few streams kind of move into the snowy part. Been through the desert on a hormped with no name. Hormped. Miss Hormped. Can't use Hormped in the desert. Rip Hormped. He's not dead. I just can't use him. 918 Koroks. Bro, 82 Koroks left. That is it. You know what's really funny is like the Koroks are going to be done, but my like collecting is not even going to be anywhere really close. Oh, Hormt. I hope Hormt is well. I miss him. Who's out there by themselves? How'd you get up here? That's crazy. Oh, I had no idea where it was. I'm hitting your fin. Is it working? So where are your goodies gonna pop up? Nowhere! Stinky! Yes, it's gone. So are all of its treasures. Oh, yeah. All right, well, I will head to Gerudo Town. Not right now, but, like, I have more things to do there, so I'll head back there at some point. I do want to get some more water, because I am thirsty. So I'm going to do that. So I'll be right back. Give me one sec. Let me put on my BRB, my burb music. There we go. Okay, be right back. Give me one sec. Okay, sorry. I took longer than expected because I got a few more things than just water. I had a little... I did fill my water. I took a little hitski. And I got some mucho mango. You know, Arizona mucho mango. Benji was trying to hit the GoPuff minimum order balance the other day. So, I really wanted juice. And they had a gallon of mucho mango. Like the Arizona mucho mango. And I was like, fuck yeah, that's what I want. So yeah. Plus we had lemonade. So I made it a lemonade. Which I still say because of that time that Doc said it in chat. Saying, like, get yourself a lemonade on the way home from the store. I still call it lemonade because of that. Oh my god, you guys, I've been watching Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Benji and I have been watching it. That's been, like, our dinner show recently. And I need to be writing down some of Titus's Kimmy puns. The episode we watched today, he called her Kimstagram. And I was like, these are perfect names for the game, you know? Like for the whole name game thing that we do that I am so bad at. The other episode, he called her Kim Kim Kim. And then he said to the tune of Rin Tin Tin. I was like, that's so stupid. Do not call me that. Okay, well, maybe not that specific example, but he has so many different, like, Kim name puns every episode. And I'm like, I gotta write some of these down. Some of these are good. I love the Molduga music. I wonder what percentage of the Moldugas I've killed. Now that I've killed like 4 or 5 of them. 75%. That literally means there's probably only 4. That's absolutely what that means, right? Is he gonna like pop out of the ground for me? Yeah. Got him in 1. Moldugus. Moldingus. So is that all of them? Yeah, that's literally all of them. That's crazy. There's really only 4? Like on the whole map. That's insane. I would think that there would be at least, I don't know, 6. Oh, there's one by the town that I want to get. Okay, let me get this one. Fuck. Why are you in the worst spot? And I'll get that shrine. Then I'll warp to Gerudo Town and I'll get that one that I left kind of hanging. This one. It looks like there are a couple here that I'm going to need to get to. North of Karakara Bazaar. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey, boats. Boats. I feel like I'm due for a rewatch of How I Met Your Mother. I feel like it's been a while. It just always feels like such a commitment, you know? Big boat? Triple-decker boat? Like a big old London boat? Lundy? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that boat. Where do you need to go? All the what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I'm just gonna make a pit stop. Okay, great. No, come back. It's coming back so slowly. It's Friday night when I was in Sophologies. RDR2. Red Dead Redemption. I was like, RuPaul's Drag Race too. Someone said to me, that's why I'm Someone said to me that's why I'm the true queen, and I laughed at myself because I don't think this person realizes I'm a straight man. I mean, with that name, they probably don't. Yeah, you're right. They probably don't. That's probably not their first assumption. Oh my god, I can't believe I thought RDR dude was RuPaul's Drag Race 2. That is so fucking funny. I'm a heinous gay person who needs to be stopped. Brought you your friend on a sand boat. Looks like there's some more Koroks here too. Alright, maybe so instead of going back to that shrine immediately, let me cork hunt a little here. Oh, Link, are you chilly? Okay. Oh, yeah, there you are. I don't remember what was said, but I said I'll allow it. That's what I said. Aww. Oh, you got mistaken for a queer. You know what's so funny? Okay, I'm not gonna make it about this. But I'm trying to. When the recent big news story happened and they were examining the evidence that was left behind, one of the pieces of evidence said, like, if you're reading this, you're gay. And, you know, people were saying, like, no gay person would ever write this. And I'm like, listen, I know a lot of gay people, and I think every single one of them would think that that is hilarious. So, like, I wouldn't necessarily count on that to be true. But I think that a lot of, like, you know, it's a really good time. It's a really good thing that, like, I have queer streamer as, like, one of my common tags that I'll put. Because I swear, like, sometimes with the things that I say, if people didn't know, I mean, it's pretty obvious just based on the everything about me, but it's like, if people didn't know, that was, like, that would be so bad. That would be so bad if they thought that I was just this terrible, just because, you know, like, for the bit. I'm like, no, I am this terrible for the bit, but it is, like, but I'm allowed. Pretty obvious based on that. It just, yeah, I think I read pretty clearly. I read pretty clearly as somebody who found out they were gay in, like, middle school, high school, not that knew their whole lives. Like, the more that I learn about Benjamin, the more I'm like, you've been gay your entire life. Like, you popped out of the room. You probably popped out of the womb with 2 tilted wrists. Like, it's crazy. And that is not my experience. There are definitely, like, times in my childhood that I'm like, oh, well, yeah. Like, as I think about them, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. A twirl and 2 tilted wrists. Exactly. He came out, like, his first word was a tongue pop. That one. And that is not, that's not how my journey went. My journey went a little differently than that. No, he'll ask me if I know, like, some, like, 90s girl group song, and I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm really sorry, I wasn't gay back then. Like, I don't know what any of that is. came out the room. And I stand by that.
Glow of the blood-stained moon shines
I stand by
upon
that
the
statement. No, so I still think that it's like pretty obvious. Not as obvious as some other gay people that I know. Okay, quote 666 definitely has to be about Satan, right? Is there like a god? Is 666 Satan's area code? Is there like a god equivalent? It's organic, but I definitely can't pass on something good. Fair. 1111 according to some people? 1111 is a Jesus thing? I thought 1111 was like a... I don't know. Angel... Oh. What was that? Oh. Goes to show, I don't know shit, I guess. I don't know. Oh. Taco Bell. Yo, I came up with that just now. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Well, there we go. Done. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess that's fitting. Whoa. I'd rather be... Whoa. Oh. Oh, 777. Little jackpot. So 777 is Jesus's area code. So if you're making phone calls, like, from heaven, within heaven, you don't need to dial it. But if you're trying to call Jesus, you need to start with 777. So keep that in mind, just in case you're ever trying to make a long-distance call. Jersey Mats! Dude, I could take over. I'll make a sub that is so goddamn delicious. Let me try to see someone using ChatGPT. Oh my god, I forgot that gif of me. I forgot that emote of me existed. God's area code is 1 because God is #1 above all things. Amen, Lord. So proud of that emote. It's a good one. I like it. Wait, can I like... Oh, I like can't walk in this. Eh. Eh. Bring me to land. I want to be on not the quicksand, please. 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 Takasha. Oh my god. That's so good. That's so good. I like that. I'm into that. Takasha. Like he's a loaf. Hunt for red doctor. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a hunt on October. What's the hunt? What's the hunt for red October? I don't know if I know what that is. I feel Takasha's a genius. Yeah, I put Taco Bell away for that. That's a good one. I'm into that. Is it a book? I don't read. I can't read. Oh. Where are you, floating seed baby? No. Come here. No. 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 Why are we floating at the same speed? Wait, where are you? No. Oh, thank God. I was going to be so mad. Kim Tercel. That's silly. I like that. Tom Clancy's. Doc Clancy's Kim Tercel. Kim Tercel. Sorry. Okay, you guys are so good at this. Why am I so bad at this? I came up with one and I was like, yay, I did it! Ooh, circle. 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 Got him. Pantabread. Genshin Impact. Oh my God. Genshin Impact. Dr. Pantaclaus! Oh my God. Pantaclaus. I think of SpongeBob going, Pantaclaus. Write my evals and award write-ups. Oh no, not ChatGPT for the write-up. No, there's like, I've made it a point that, you know, at this point, like, Benji does our thumbnails because any shitty little thing that he can do on Photoshop is funnier, more creative, and better for the environment than anything that, you know, any image generator is going to make. Plus, sometimes when it's just like, I don't use my brain all day. And then sometimes it's just nice to use your brain on something. Shit, the other day, I used it, they said it was perfect. Oh my God. I will... I think I've made my point of view clear, and I'll stay off the soapbox for now. think I've got a pretty clear stance on that. Or if it helps. Help say. I'm trying to think of like words that end in ity that like, you know, that could flow. That is fair. That's true. It's almost like a double dip. It's a little 2-for-1 special. If I... Oh, that does work. Huh. Or digital. Quit while you're ahead. I'll quit while you're ahead. I'm right behind me, aren't I? Kim, I think of that line all the time from Digital Circus. I'm right behind me, aren't I? I thought you said waste. We just watched that one recently.
I'm so loyal. I haven't bathed in weeks.
But we've only been out here a few hours.
I know.
Where is this sneaky little frog? Also, Kim, I feel like I saw this message earlier, but I think I was talking about something else. I have set the goods aside for you. But they're still at my house. Because Dad and Steven were like, yeah, we shouldn't leave this stuff in the car. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. So it is all set aside. All the Game Boy games are in a little plastic bag. Where does this lead? Worth it. Fuck. Do I have a cannon? Balls. I'm impatient. Oops. And bad. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. This is so much faster. Oh, you're still alive? Oh, well, now you're for sure dead. Concord grape? Wait, where? Oh my god, I was like, where is it? I don't know, I've forgotten every word that exists. These kinds of, like, think of word games are so hard because then I'm like, what are words? I have never heard a word before in my life. Oh, this sword path. Sword. Sword. Ordoroy. Kenny keeps going too crazy. I'm just trying to hold it and let it go. I hear you say you set aside the good. I think audio keeps it. Oh, okay. Yes, I did set aside the goods. They are set aside because Steven and Dad didn't want to take them in the car to the game, which I thought was valid. Oh. Did not know that's where that was. Especially because you don't want that stolen. I'll cry. Oh my god, if somebody took my copy of Pickus, I don't know what I would do. Genuinely. I don't think I'd survive. Honestly, at some point, I will probably have to borrow Benji's digital copy because I'm sure I will want to play it. Pinsoy may pass away here shortly. Oh, okay. Rest in peace. I've loved you so much. No, that's fair. I don't think I'm gonna be up for too much longer. Got a kitchen to clean and couch to put together, so. And it's like 11. Not actually 11, but it's 10:30, which means it might as well be 11. Rack. Things are kind of... Where are we at? We're still at 86? Oh my god, 97% of traveling Koroks. That means there's like literally 3. Because I think there's only 100 of them, right? Oh my god. Died again, so I'm all the way lurking, not even listening. Oh, okay. You're valid. Bye, audio. I hope that's not a me problem. It shouldn't be a me problem. Let me know if anybody else is experiencing that. I have not seen that as far as I'm aware. Nah? Okay. Not to say that's good, but that's good. I'm glad it's... Oh, I forgot that I went to that shrine because I haven't done it yet. Find on your end? Okay, cool. Cool. All right, my Mucho Mango Lemonade is complete, so now I can drink water. Doc, what are you doing Thursday night? You joining Frank and I for Pokemon? Bridging the Sands. Oh, I remember this one. No, come back. Oh, no, they're dead. Wasn't told about this. This is because we've been texting about it recently. Well, he's been trying to plan it for a long time, and you know, it all just depends on how often I end up responding. So I'm really good at this. Because sometimes I'll just not be near my computer for, you know, like weeks. And then I see all these messages that are like, hey, do you want to do this stream? Hey, do you want to work on this? Hey, do you want to help me with this? And I'm like, oh, I'm a bad friend. Talked about this maybe. Okay. Let me know. I'm excited. We haven't played it in so long, so. And I haven't even, like, checked on my Pocus in a minute. I don't even know how they're doing. They probably hate me. Look, there are boats over there. Bye, bitch. Sand boat. Sand boats in the sand. Wait, is this the end of the shrine? Yes. You're a whore. You're a whore. Why? No! You are a whore. Why would you do that, you whore? I hate that. Oh, I don't got Toolin in here. I forgot. Eh. Oh, amazing. No boat? Yeet. Come here. Oh, that's not it. Okay. Hello, sand boat. Let's go. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's go, sand boat. All right. That's sand boating with gas. What? You ever just say things sometimes, and the second they come out of your mouth, you're like, bro, what the fuck am I saying? For me to use the sleep. Or to use sleep. It's super effective. Have a great night, my friend. Yeah, I'm not too far behind you, I don't think. Have a great night. I will see you on Tuesday. Tuesday will be my next night. I think. Yeah, it should be. Benji's going out, so. I should be here Tuesday. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your resub. 42-month tier 3. Fucking crazy. Have a lovely evening. I will see you next time. Nope. Turn the other way, please. I guess this is fine. Okay, that's less fine. All right. Hey. Cool. That's all the treasure. Watching on YouTube. Audio doesn't cut it out. Do you see YouTube chat? Yes, I can see YouTube chat. I see you on the tubus. Hello. I don't have like the chat plugin on OBS, so I have to you know, like check the there's like a stream manager kind of thing that YouTube has as well. It's similar to the one that Twitch has. But I have to check that on the other screen because I don't have the chat plugin on OBS, but I can see it. I see you. Oh, shit. He sees the chat. Oh my god. The crew is migrating. They're on YouTube. I love it. I love the dual streaming. I think it's really nice. I think it's really convenient. I like that content is auto uploaded there. I like that if I'm, you know, kind of good about scheduling and planning and stuff, that I can like attach a thumbnail and write descriptions and do all that stuff, you know, before the stream even starts, I guess. Really like that that option is there, and plus, you know, I'm not expecting that anybody's really gonna discover us from there, but it's a nice, just like, it's nice to have that option. You know, I know that like so much of the stuff that I watch is on YouTube. Like, the reason why I'm not on Twitch very often, you know, like watching other channels, is because I spend so much time on YouTube. So I don't know, it's cool to have some kind of presence. You know, I say that very loosely, but cool to have some kind of presence over there on the tubus. Many screen, so many stream, so many place. No, it's fun. I like having this over here. I should try to put like a YouTube plugin there or something. I don't know if there's a way to put both chats on. But I'd love to try to find a way to do that. That'd be really funny. I don't know if you can. I've not tried. Oh, I have so many little blessings. I didn't realize that. Gonna go, where was I gonna go? Here? I think this is where I was gonna go. Got a multi-screen situation going on here. Oh no. Okay, maybe I do have to have the multi-chat thing. Ah! Sorry, it made it its own giant window. Try it? have it open on my OBS, but it's in read only, so I can't like. The only way that I can chat is if I were to type it on. Oh, okay. Well, Twitch chats are coming through on the multi-chat anyway. Hey! Yeah, multi-chat works. I just can't type in it. But that's okay. Yeah, it even shows me. I'm going to sleep, though. I love you, too. Have a lovely sleep. Okay, well, yeah, that does work. I can't, like, interact with it. But, I mean, that's fine. I have my, phone. And also, I think my Stream Deck... Like, hold on. If I were to get rid of the Twitch chat plugin and only keep the multi-chat plugin... Because if I can just keep that, that would actually be great. But, like, if I still do a shout-out Frank. I don't think it works. Shout-out socials. But if I put the regular dock back, then does it work? No. Okay. Hold on. Let me try to open up the, what is it? The Elgato? Oh, I think on applications. Elgato Stream Deck. Yep, there it is. Sometimes when I just open it, like the app, it works better. Oh, you know what's funny? The chat shows me the spam messages, but it doesn't show me that Siri bot removes them. So, okay. So that still works then. All right, well then I'll just leave it as multi-chat, I guess. I'll just leave the multi-chat there, and if I need to interact with chat for whatever reason, I will either have somebody do it, or I can do it on my phone. Cool. So then, yes, I can see YouTube chat. But the only thing that's going to display on the stream itself is going to be Twitch chat, because I think that's the only way that my overlays work. So, not perfect, but it works. That's actually kind of great. That's really great. That's good to know. The other thing that is an option is I think I can also stream to TikTok. And there's a TikTok chat. I don't really know how I feel about that. Especially with, you know, some new framework, for lack of a better word, a new corporate restructure in the US for TikTok. I'm thinking of just avoiding TikTok in general. But, you know, I don't know. Kind of have to see what happens with that. I knew that was going to be close enough. Awesome. Still at 86%. That makes me mad. We started at 84, and I wasn't mad at that, but I feel like we got 86 so long ago that I'm like, why haven't we gone up a percent? But I know it's just because we've been getting Koroks, and, you know, when there's 1,000, like, getting one only does so much. Aha! Alright, well, I have to assume then when I get a spam chat like that, I have to assume that SiriBot is doing the work and just getting rid of it. Because it doesn't really show me. Oh, Barida Lookout. Yeah, that's the place. Well, look at that. My desert is pretty. Guys, look at this map. Side quests, Hyrule. Okay, there's still a few things to do up here. But, like, the collection is in terms of land stuff anyway, is mostly done. I haven't even stepped foot into Hyrule Castle, so that's going to be a big project. There's a lot of side quests that I have to discover and a lot that I still have to do also. So, like, side quest time is going to be pretty beefy, I think. I think that's going to be a pretty involved segment of this. Oh my god, did I tell you all I made a friend on the subway the other day? Not actually, like, I didn't even, like, get her name. But, like, I met this, like, 30-year-old that was on her way to class while I was on my way to work. And she was asking me about the Switch 2 because I was on the subway playing Silk Song. And she was like, do you like it? Like, do you like the Switch 2? And I was like, I do. And she asked me if it was worth it. And I was like, how far into this are you, basically? Like, how far into the gaming sphere are you? And she was like, not that far into it. And I was like, then I would say no. I was like, if this is a casual thing for you, I would say no. I was like, but I've been a fan of this stuff my whole life, and I love the upgrade, you know? Yeah, and I was showing her, like, because she was asking about Breath of the Wild, and I was like, you are speaking to the right person. It was, like, 7 in the morning, so I was just having trouble forming a coherent thought. So I felt kind of bad, because she was definitely not getting the best version of me. But, yeah, she was asking, like, I don't know, kind of where to start. And, like, she was like, I kind of fell off of it. And I was like, well, if you do happen to get back into it, I was like, I very much recommend it. Especially if you like games where you like to explore. Because I was playing Silk Song on the subway, and she was like, is this the new fucking Hollow Knight? And I was like, yes, ma'am. And she kind of said the same thing about Hollow Knight. She was like, I started it and could not finish it. And I'm like, you know what? I respect that. I had a very hard time with Hollow Knight before I streamed it. And even when I streamed it, I was like, this is hard, but I was streaming it. So I was like, I gotta win. And now, oh my god, man, Silk Song, when I'm not playing Silk Song, I just think about what I could be doing if I was playing it. Like, it's one of those kinds of games for me. And I just love that it was, you know, as much as the fucking Donkey Kong DLC, like they were the same price. That is just so crazy to me. Yeah, just amazing. I've seen so many different indie studios that are like, well, shit, I was going to put my game out for $20 because I thought $20 was fair. And now, you know, everybody's going to compare my game price to the price of Silksong. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even think about how, like, maybe that's not the best precedent to be setting. But as a consumer, I don't know. It's, as a consumer, it's nice that they're offering such a good deal for, like, such a competitive deal for so much content. I wish more companies would do that. But they also probably know that they're going to sell, like, millions and millions and millions of units. A lot of other indie games are not going to do that. First Hollow Knight has sold, like, 15 million copies, you know? Like, not every indie game is going to do that. And, sometimes they have to charge up on those ones that aren't going to do that because they want to make some of their budget back, which is so fair. But yeah, I know so many studios are just like, well, I have to rethink my release strategy. And did you see I feel like Doc might have seen tweets like this that were like, oh my God, all of these games that delayed their release to avoid Silksong just now to be coming out the same weekend as Hades. I was like, oh no. I was like, oh, these indie studios can't catch a break, because that is so true. Because now I've seen, like, the top 3 on the eShop today were Hades, Donkey Kong, and Silksong. And I was like, wow, what a top 3. Also, I haven't played it yet, but Little Nightmares 3 demo! Cannot wait. Cannot wait for more Little Nightmares. It's so true. I feel so bad. Yeah, I need to know. I need to know how many. Because I saw so many games on Twitter that, like, you know, I would get an ad basically for these games that were like, hey, we were going to come out this weekend, but now we are not because Silksong is coming out, and what are we supposed to do? And yeah, I definitely saw people release their games to, like, the end of the month, and now Hades is coming out. And I'm like, oh my God, these people can't win. These poor indie studios just cannot win. Ugh. Poor beans. That being said, play indie games. I would love to play some more indie Metroidvanias, because, you know, like the genre goes so crazy in the indie space. And I don't know, I've really enjoyed the like kind of more artistic direction that a lot of, you know, I know Ori is like technically Xbox Game Studios, but like those games are just amazing. And I really, really just love that art style. And Hollow Knight is pretty similar. It's like, you know, the gameplay is obviously fantastic, and that's what keeps me coming back. But the art style and the world building, you know, those things that I'm a sucker for in games, have just been so much fun to keep discovering. This is as close to a Silksong stream as we could get without it being a Silksong stream. Where is this Korok?
Guidance activating. Proceed upward.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. All right. Yeah, I need to know, like, how many
Proceed
games,
upward.
you know, like, had their schedules altered
Proceed north and upward.
because of Silksong. I know that it was more than 5. I saw at least more than 5 in my Twitter feed. You know, for ads, for, like, games that were coming
Proceed
out
north and upward.
and saying in these tweets, hey, we were gonna come out the weekend of, like, the 5th, but now we won't. Because we can't. Because why would we?
Proceed north and upward. Proceed upward.
It's so crazy. I'm curious. I'm wondering what the sales for Silksong look like at this point. I'm sure a lot of people are also playing on Game Pass, but I know that it's selling well on Switch. For a fact. Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay. I know that it's selling well on Switch and Switch 2. I know both versions are selling well. They're both still in the top 3 games
Proceed
of their
west and
respective
upward.
eShops, which is crazy. Hades 2 is selling well. I think Hades 2 is also a Switch 1 and 2 game. But I'm curious to see what the Silksong
Proceed
sales
southwest and
are
upward.
going to look like.
Guidance deactivating.
Especially because, like, Hollow Knight sales also peaked. Like, again, recently. Like, a bunch of people probably hearing about the hype and wanting to get in on it. And just starting. Which is great. I love that. I love that more people are willing to do that. Especially when Hollow Knight goes on sale all the time. I feel like I first got it for like $10. There are 2 different ones. Okay, I was like, are there 2 different ones here? And it seems like there are. It's crazy to see how, like, far away I can see the dragons from. And how they're moving. Like, they're animated. And they're moving at, like, a solid frame rate, too, it seems. They're not moving in full detail, but, like, they look all right. So far away. That's amazing. Bonk. All right, I'm going to find these last 2, find this voice memo, go down this ditch, and then probably call it an evening. Sorry. Hand was, like, itchy. Okay. So, yeah, as for the rest of my week, I will be here on Tuesday night doing some more SpongeBob, new overlay dropping on Tuesday. I kind of previewed it here for a second, but we'll have the full overlay on Tuesday. And then Thursday will be the return of some Pokemon streams. So I think Frank and I will both be streaming together. You can kind of pick or choose who you want to watch. We'll be sharing our viewers, sharing our chat, and yeah, it's sure to be a good time. I'm looking forward to that series coming back. I was having a really good time while we were doing it, so I'm looking forward to doing it again. But yeah, that'll be the rest of my week. Kind
This
of
is
coming
the
up.
chasm located near Barida Lookout. There are records that suggest ancient people lived far below ground in the depths, and I suspect holes such
Whoa.
as this one could connect the surface to that place. But if I want to find evidence proving my theories, I will need researchers wholly dedicated to the task. I should speak with Pura to see if she knows anyone qualified and capable of tackling this.
Whoa. I'm like, where have I wound up? Are there any light roots? Well, there will be one here. And here. Yep. See that one way over there. Yep. See that one way over there. If anyone's qualified to tackle... Do you think Link's a top? Maybe a very boring bottom. Like, is he having a good time? I don't know. He won't say a word. That's tough. Does go inside many holes. That is true. Surface top, man. Yeah, I could see that. Maybe just a side. Could also just be a side situation. But that's not how my fantasy would go, so. You don't fantasize siding with someone. I have so much stuff to get down here. The fact that I have so many light roots but don't have, like, anything else. Which is gonna make traversal, you know, like, I'm not gonna have to, like, run around too much to kill things down here, so that'll be nice. You know, like, I can kind of just warp around. A lot of my map is filled out already, but a lot of it also isn't. So, yeah, it's gonna be hard. But, I don't know. It'll be fun. House flipper. What's house flipper? You flip houses? That would make sense. House flipper. One of my favorite reads in, like, all of Drag Race is Bob the Drag Queen saying, like, your teeth remind me of one of my favorite movies. Flipper. I love Bob. Fun though, and decorating is nice. I miss The Sims. I won't be able to play it until I get a new computer. Dude, I wish they would put The Sims on Switch too with mouse controls. I don't think I would ever play it, but, like, could you imagine? Bob the Drag Queen was in a D&D campaign, yes. Was it with Alaska? Doc has told me about this show. He's told me that, like, with Jujubee. Okay, yeah. And Alaska. Okay. Damn, that's a good lineup. I mean, the joke with Jujubee is that she will do literally anything, so... like, she will do anything for the screen time. She's done Drag Race 4 times. She was the first contestant to do it 4 times. Jujubee, Alaska, Bob, and Monet? Was it Monet? I feel like Monet would be into that. And Monet and Bob do like everything together. Yes, okay, yeah. Monet Exchange. That makes sense. I love Monet. I love Monet Exchange. Monet, Bob, and Peppermint are like my favorite Drag Race friendship, you know? Like, I think like Trixie and Katya is probably like the most famous one, but like the Monet, Bob, and Peppermint
Good riddance to those bokoblins. I guess
trilogy
they don't like this light. I
is
was
like my
going to let
favorite
them
friendships.
join my new Yiga clan depth squad, but they definitely like attacking me too much. Makes me miss the Yiga clan. I wonder what they're up to.
Dude, aren't they with you? Are they not hanging out with you? Oh, Sidon is helping me in the process. Oh, cool! I think that was the last piece of that set that I needed. Yup! This set is so weird. I love it, though. It's so fucking weird. Like, what am I supposed to be? Instant scaffold. Some of the auto builds that they give you are really dumb. Like, I know that the building and like tool mechanics in this is just insane, but that's just not me, you know.
What's the deal with this
That's not my
place?
journey.
The furnace is blazing away, but no one to be seen. Though from a distance, it did look like this green thing was moving. Maybe I should find something to eat. Things will go bad if I start hallucinating.
One. Can I take them all? Yeah, I'll take them all. Okay. I've definitely been getting distracted. So let me get actually ready for sign off. So yeah, I will be back here on Tuesday evening to do a little bit of SpongeBob. 937 Koroks, 63 to go. That's incredible. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to keeping that going. It's been fun to... It was fun to start, so I'm looking forward to seeing... I don't know, I guess what's left of the game. I didn't realize that it was so short, but I guess I also didn't realize how little I ever accomplished in it as a child. So I'm excited to kind of give it its a full go and wrap it up relatively soon. But that'll be continuing on Tuesday. Thursday, as I said, we'll keep going with Mine and Frong's Pokemon series. So that's gonna be really exciting. I'm seeing what this is. So I did all the phenomenon, then I think there's like a cutscene or whatever that they show you that's like time to go to Hyrule now. Whoa, that looks amazing. Whoa, that looks amazing. Oh my god, that's right. I forgot about this whole thing. you doing here?
Your Highness.
Trippy.
Huh? Hmm.
Regional phenomena complete. That's great. Oh, they're all kind of looking to Hyrule now. That's interesting. I'm doing my like post-stream redemptions here, I guess, but yeah, I will catch you guys on Tuesday night for some more Sponge. Until then, have a lovely evening, have a lovely rest of your weekend. I know that it's coming to a close. I actually have tomorrow off, and it looks like I'm going on a little adventure with my dad and my brother tomorrow. So yeah, I'm sure I will have photos and fun times to talk about next time I see you all. But until then, have a great night, and much love to you all. Mwah. Catch you later, everybody. Good night. Bye-bye.